Hi, this is Dr. Habib. Would you like to know how to get stronger, firmer erections, whether you're 20 years old or 60 years old? The secret is blood flow. When you have an erection, the blood flows at 40 to 50 times greater per second than at rest. Now that happens because of nitric oxide. So the question is, what is nitric oxide? Nitric oxide essentially is a gas that allows for vasodilation. When the blood vessels open up, increasing blood flow. So much so that it engorges the penis at such a rapid rate, it makes the sphincter tight and it holds on to the blood in the penis. As a result of people with low blood flow, the rate of influx of blood flow is limiting the ability to tighten that sphincter, so the erection is not as hard, nor does it last as long. The problem is that then leads to cardiovascular problems. As your nitric oxide level goes down, as your erections get softer, you start to get rise in blood pressure. Over a period of time, you may be diagnosed with hypertension, and you know that can lead to heart disease. Now, so what is nitric oxide? It is a gas, but it's a gas that's a universal gas that works in every cell in the body, from the brain to the heart and the liver down to the mitochondria. It's being produced and used on an ongoing basis, but over the years it seems to decline. It's declining because we're not putting in the right foods in our body. It's declining because the right microbial flora is not converting it. And in addition, we're not producing it because we're not exercising. So the three most fundamental ways to raise your nitric oxide level and have stronger erections is to have the right diet, have a healthy gut system, and to be able to exercise. So let's break those down. As far as the diet, what you want is foods that are rich in green leafy vegetables. They are full of nitrates, whether it's kale, spinach, collard greens, the list goes on. The aim of those nitrates is that they need to be broken down into nitrites. That's where the health of the gut system is paramount, and it starts in the mouth. So for people who believe a sterile mouth is healthy, that's incorrect. The bacterial flora in the mouth is the first step of digestion, including the production of nitric oxide. Then you go down to the stomach. Not only is the acid and the enzymes breaking your nutrients down, but that acid in the stomach is a fundamental process in releasing nitric oxide. And so the bacterial flora in the mouth, the bacterial flora in the gastrointestinal tract, as well as the acidity, are fundamental in being able to convert nitrates to nitrites into nitric oxide. Now, exercise has a very special component, which is that the shearing force of the blood as it goes through the blood vessels during exercise can itself release nitric oxide. Only, of course, if you have the nitrates in your system. So this is how the medications for erections work. The Viagra, the Levitra, the Cialis. What they do is stop the breakdown of the existing nitric oxide so that the erections can last whilst you're taking the medication. But as soon as you stop the medication, then you go back to your baseline. Well, what is it about these enzymes that are useful? Well, it's a pharmaceutical agent. How can you naturally stop the breakdown of the nitric oxide? The first thing is to have high levels. The second is to maintain it. So the high levels are maintained with a good diet, a healthy gut, and regular exercise. So not only can it prevent cardiac disease, but it makes the blood flow not only to the penis stronger, it makes the blood flow to the brain that much greater. It increases the blood flow to the heart. So this is actually an integral part of the functioning of the body. And one where if you have optimal function, you can not only prevent disease, but also prevent or reverse cardiovascular problems. By the way, at Next Health, we also do remote consults. If you're interested, click the link below.